Episode 4: How a Garden Became My Mentor. It's 8 in the morning and the sun just got up. I'm in the garden of Kanazawa, renowned as one of the 3 most beautiful gardens in Japan. And the light is glowing through the yellow and orange leaves of the trees, as if raining sunlight. I have found myself a very good spot, and I plan to spend the whole day sketching in the garden. It's fascinating how the Japanese do gardens, how the landscapes are laid out to create a perfect, tiny reproduction of nature, in a way that makes me feel like I'm dissolving in contemplation. As I'm sketching, I'm trying to understand why it's making me feel that way, and how could I bring it into my drawings. The first thing I notice is how, depending on where I look, in some places my eyes are dancing around the view, and in others they get suspended onto a point where I could rest forever. The more I draw the garden, the more I understand there seems to be an effect of contrast between the horizontal plain spaces or negative spaces and bursts of busy spots. The off-centered balance of these areas keep my eye following a visual flow round and round. The perspectives on their side often borrow elements from outside the garden itself, as if this miniature world was merging into the infinite one outside in perfect proportion. As the hours passed, rather than going into the details of a flower or a rock, I started to try and catch the essence of the garden by taking a bit of perspective and going more into general geometric shapes. And this is when it popped into my head. All of this was so perfectly done, I could easily forget it was human-made. But there was a craft behind this view. It was constructed. It was a composition. Boom! As a self-taught illustrator, delving into the details of an object or character is often what I'm inclined to do first. But what the garden was telling me was that putting more work behind my compositions first was the way to up my game. And there would be more for me to discover.